You are enough. You're enough. And somebody out there needs to hear that. Maybe we all need to hear that so that we feel like we can do what we know we are called to do in 2025. God wants you to know you're enough. Let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Renee. Welcome to Girl Let's Get It. But I want to get to it really quick because I can't seem to get this off my heart. And God said, you need to share this because there are people out there in your community and others who will make contact with this video that need to hear that they are enough. We all have had our experiences in life. We've all had that traumatic experience, or maybe it wasn't trauma or traumatic for you. Maybe it was just something you just didn't need to hear at a young age, as an adult. You know, it could have been a friend, a family member, one of those kids in school. You know how school kids are, you know, maybe a teacher, maybe just somebody that either said it, and most people don't say that. It's usually something that gives you the feeling and idea of, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not like him, or I'm not like her, or I'm not like this brother or this sister, this cousin, this person, or maybe it was a relationship. I don't know why I wasn't good enough for her or for him. I don't know. Or it's just that feeling that one of these scenarios, and there are a plethora of more scenarios we could all think about. Everybody's story may be different if you were ever told this or made to feel this way. But my point is, there is just an unreasonable amount of things that could happen, that have happened to, unfortunately, way too many of us, that gave us the feeling and created this unbelievable, and in some cases undying feeling that we're not enough. We're not good enough to ... You fill in the dots and the blanks. I'll tell a little bit of my story. I had a really unfortunate experience with a parent. And I think it was my dad. I think he was just upset. And, I know there was he and my mom had a lot of different things going on in life, and there was a lot of struggles. And there was this one scenario where I was probably yay high. And I think they had a lot of chores. So we cleaned, we were a family of 5. And so being a family of 5, we were always expected to keep the house clean. They taught us how they wanted us to clean, and we were expected to do it specifically on weekends. Chores, right? You give your kids chores. And I guess, and I'm saying I guess because, back in the day, there wasn't much explaining. They weren't communicating with you like that. You were a child, staying in a child's place. That was that. So I'm guessing. I guess I didn't clean something to his liking, to my dad's liking, and he spoke these words to me, and I show me to start sharing some of my story so that others can, understand or relate, because I know we all have these experiences that happen to us in life. But back to the story, I'm guessing I didn't clean something to his liking or to the degree that he wanted me to. I'm sure I tried, but I used to be down in that kitchen trying to clean that refrigerator and every drawer and every shelf, and got to take everything out and put everything back in. But I guess I didn't do something to the degree that he wanted it done. And it turned into this whole entire spill of getting upset with me and saying all this stuff. And the thing that stuck with me the most was a comparison he did between me and the neighbor's kids across the yard or across the street. I needed to be more like them. He didn't know how I was going to make it in life. And I forgive my dad, because I know that marriage with my mom and him wasn't always perfect, and it was a lot of struggles. But I realize now I did not deserve that, nor did I need to hear that, especially at the age I was at. It broke my heart, and it put in me this thing and this feeling that I now realize as I do the work and look back and go through healing process and, things to help to grow myself from where I'm at. I had to look back to see where a lot of things originated. But I realize now that that put in me an unbelievable feeling that I wasn't enough. I wasn't better than this one or that one. I wasn't good enough for whatever. But when we have these, I shared that to say, when we have these types of experiences, especially in adolescence, it plants a seed inside, especially when it's coming from a parent. And I forgive my dad. He's no longer with us. I love my father. He did the best he could. Our relationship got mended in the most beautiful way 3 years before he passed. And God knows I was so thankful for that, because that helped me understand him and where he was coming from, and that he was doing the best in his mind that he thought he could do, that he knew to do. So I miss my dad, and I'm thankful that God gave us the opportunity to mend and to talk and to get to know each other, a couple years before he passed. But that put something in me that I lived with my whole life. And the reason why I brought that up is because we all have these experiences that implanted something that said, not all of us, but a lot of us have had this experience that implanted something in us that said we weren't enough. It didn't have to be a parent. It didn't have to be a family member. It could have been a friend. It could, like I said, a schoolmate. It could have been just someone that was significant enough that we actually listened to them and took on the belief and the perception that I'm here to tell you that God said you are enough. And whoever said that to you, forgive that person. Because if you can step back for a moment now as an adult, wherever you are in age range or wherever you are in life, and think about what you can imagine might be going through the heart of a person who says that, or the mind of a person who says, or what they might have been going through. 9 times out of 10, that person was speaking from a place of hurt, and they were pouring that out on you. And that's usually what it is. But God said, no, you are enough, Renee. You are enough, you watching this video. I've implanted everything in you to pursue your purpose and your passion. You are enough because I made you enough to be whatever you want to be. I made you enough. I made every piece and fiber of your being from the inside all the way out to the outside enough to make you more than enough to accomplish why you're here. And I don't care who said what to you. I am here to tell you, forgive them, and it's not true. You can do this. You can walk in your purpose. You can walk in your passion. You can speak your mind. You have a voice. Whatever it is that you're here to do. You can illustrate your gift. You can teach. You can encourage. You can dance, girl. You can do it. Whatever that is, whatever it is, you can be that multimillionaire business owner. Yeah, you can. Because I've implanted everything in you that you need to do. You need to do it. And I'm going to walk you every step of the way for you to encounter the right people at the right time to bring it out of you and to teach you the skills or whatever it is that you need to learn so that you can accomplish that thing. And I put in you what you need to be able to learn everything you need to know to accomplish your purpose and passion in life. I put in you a gift. And because God said you're enough, you are enough. So when you are finding yourself at battle in your heart, in that gut feeling, that fear comes up. Am I enough? Can I do this? Can I press that button and record? Can I say this? Will people like my content? Will people listen to my video? Will people like me? Will I get followers? Yes, you will. Because God gave you everything you need. God, the creator of everything, the great I am, has given you everything you need. Everything. Trust the process. And don't let that voice or that memory or that experience stand up inside of you anymore and take precedence over what you believe. Believe that God said you're enough. Believe that God made you in his image, which means you are definitely more than capable of accomplishing your goals. Jeremiah 29:11, God has a plan for you. He has a purpose for your life, and he has a plan to prosper you and to give you a future and a hope. And he would not tell us that if he didn't put in us what we need to be able to accomplish that thing. You're enough. And so I'm going to leave that there for you. And I hope it plants a seed inside of you. And I want you to say to yourself every day, I want you to water that seed. Help it grow. Say to yourself every day, I'm enough. Because God gave me everything I need to be enough. He said, if he said I'm enough, I'm enough. If he said he has laid before me a path, if he said he's laid before me a future of prosperity, a future of with hope, I gotta be enough to accomplish this. I gotta be. Water that seed every day. Say to yourself every day, I can do this. I got this. I am enough. And watch what happens. Once you start believing it, it's off to the races, y'all. And I just wanted to share that with you. God said you are enough. You are blessed. You're prosperous. You are royalty. You are made in the image of the Almighty. I'm done. That's it. Hey, I mean, we can't get any better than that, right? So I pray that you guys are having a great evening. I pray that your holiday season has been blessed. I pray your Christmas was wonderful. And I'm trying to tell you, I am so darn excited about walking into the new year's, you guys, with the mindset that we're enough. We're going to do this thing. We're going to accomplish the goals. God is going to bless us. We need to stick together. Guys, let's stay on one accord. Let's keep going and growing as a community. And I really hope and pray that whoever needs to hear this, hears this. You are enough. All right? And if I could start believing that after what I've been through, I know you can do it too. Believe. That's all it takes. All right? God bless you guys. Thank you for visiting my channel. Drop a comment. If you made it to the end, I am enough. Let me hear it. I am excited. I want to hear it. All right? God bless you. And as always, you got this. Let's get it.